I'd like to tell all my beautiful girlfriends how delicious they outfits. Delicious outfit. I'm like, they must have had that. They must have had memory foam. They had to have memory foam. And the outfits they had on there. Nothing but memory foam, electricity, a lot of electricity. I could tell they had a lot of delicious lace under those clothes. That delicious lace. And you know, sometimes a woman that walk past you, and she's like, hey, and you smell like a burst of flowers. Like, ooh, Lord, I smell a burst of flower juice. And you know, it'd only be the special. It have to be somebody special that they like, oh, that's that dude. You know, she'll be like, you already know, that's that dude she was thinking about. And it'd be like a burst of Glade spray. You know what I'm saying? You know how they had that automatic Glade spray? Burst of freshness? Be like, damn, baby. That thing spraying Glade fresh scent out of it. Glade candy scent. Like, good Lord. Glade plug-in spray coming out that plug socket. Like, Lord, mercy. And I'm telling you, like, yeah. You be want to hug them and stuff. You're like, come here, girl, give me a hug. Don't just walk away with that Glade fresh scent automatic spray that came out that, you know what I mean? That means that she was thinking about me, you know? Because everybody else you passed by, they didn't smell nothing, you know what I mean? And then I waved at you. That Glade spray had sprayed, like, ooh, baby. That means that she was thinking about me. That's what that means. That's just like the octopus, you know what I'm saying? The octopus have like ink in it. And it sure enough start writing that paper. When it see something to see that it like, it start writing the paper up and doing that book report. You know? That's how that octopus do. It got that ink inside of it. And they be like, ooh, you turn that octopus on and start writing a love story. Tell you how much in love it is. Like, I want to know. I can't wait to get in there and get deep in that cover and see what type of book she talking about. What type of story she talking about, right? God, I'm talking about. Nevertheless, I was calling y'all to tell y'all, all my girlfriends, how much I love them. For thinking about the theme park and going to see the hula hoops and the dolphins flying through and getting stuck in the hula hoops. I love that y'all loved it, you know what I mean? And you found your place. You're gonna need something else after a while. You know, it's just like drugs. Once you do the drugs for a couple of days, you need stronger drugs or you need a heavier dose. It'd be good for a minute, I ain't gonna lie. But then you get, you know what I'm saying? Then you need something else. But we always have to remember the time when we had our cheap crack rock drug that lasted for a while, you know? That hula hoop and dolphin trick is a cheap drug. It's like freaking a cigar. You take the tobacco out, shake it up and put it back in there. It's a cheap trick, that's what it is. But you're like, man, this thing sure is hidden, you know? It ain't hidden, you just think it is. You know what I mean? But it's better than nothing. Because you know what they say in the greeting card industry, when you think about something, or think about somebody, it means more to them than somebody that didn't think about it. You know what I mean? That's what it means. That you came back and you thought about it. Because nobody else thought about it. And you thought about it. And she gonna say Nardo went and got in there with her. He thought about her and got in there with her. Got in between that book with her. Got deep to the meaning in between the lines of that book and broke it down, find out what's in the context of that book. You know? What is it all about? What flavor is the book? You know, because books have flavors. Magazines have flavors. What flavor is that Vogue magazine? You know what I'm saying? You know that letter that Vogue magazine started with? Is it a Y or a V? And you know the flavor of a Y or a V, Vogue. You know what I mean? It's that lady, it's a lady book, a lady magazine. So you already know it got that girly flavor. And what is a girly flavor? I don't know. You got probably cucumber melon splash, something like that. Cucumber melon splash, peach cherry splash. I don't know. But, it's just a thought that counts. It don't mean that you're doing it. It just means that you thought about it. A lot of times they say the way that it exists, the way it is, that's the best kind, Because of that glaze spray, that's just like the foreplay. That's before you go out to eat and stuff. That's the appetizer. That's when you're getting it crunk up and stuff. When that glade flower spray come out, flower burst scent. But when you get down to the steak of it, that steak tastes like meat, It tastes like a real good, a real good fresh meat taste, And steak have its own sauce in it, Steak sauce juice. A1 steak sauce juice, So you don't be thinking about the appetizer and dessert when you eating a steak. You eat a steak, it's a meaty flavor, That's how you have to know. A lot of people eat that steak and they don't eat their dessert, But some people, then you have people that's dessert fanatics, honeycomb hideout. A sucker, you're a sucker for the honeycomb hideout. You want that raw, natural honeycomb honey. You don't want no processed honey. You want to go in that honeycomb and get the raw honey out of it. And you might have to dig for it. I don't know what instrument you're going to use, but you better use it, and stimulate that honeycomb to get that raw honeycomb out of it. Raw honey out of it. Because it's more exotic than regular manufactured honey. When it say organic, you know what organic means. A lot of people say they want organic. Why can't they get it? Because it's more expensive. Organic is expensive. You got to do more to get that organic out of there. If you want to get an organic type of raw honey, you're going to have to get in there and slave for it. You got to put time and you got to put a lot of time and a lot in it. A lot in it. You got to spend a lot of time talking to it. And doing that deep lotioning and deep oiling. It ain't nothing wrong with putting some deep oil and deep lotion. Everywhere you can put lotion and oil. You have to show enough moisturize it and deep leave-in conditioner. To let you know how much you want that natural, raw, organic honey to come out. That's what you have to do. You have to put time in with it. And if not, you're going to have to get that manufactured honey. Manufactured honey come from everywhere. Brazil, Argentina, some from the U.S., Spain, But they going to say this raw, organic honey came from this honeycomb right here. It came out of this honeycomb from America, They gonna be like, ooh, And it costs probably 5 or 6 times what what it came from everywhere. That stuff that came from everywhere, it costs cheap. But this honeycomb is gonna cost 5 or 6 times to get it. Just a splash of it, Just a little splash of it gonna cost you a whole lot compared to a big bottle of manufactured honey, commercial honey, And that's what I wanted to share with y'all today, While I was telling, and you know how I got here? I was thinking about some of my girlfriends that had passed by, and that Glade fresh spring flower burst came out. Floral flower juice. Like, ooh. Soon like when you pass by the bathroom and they have a motion detector, like that. You see that booty jiggling pass by you, and she put that hand up and say, hey, like, oh. As soon as she passed by, you smell that Bath and Body, Like, dang, baby. You must have double clicked on, no, she triple clicked on. No, she still clicked on that mouse. You can't open that website up? She's trying to like hell to open up that website. Quadruple click on that mouse. 20 clicks in a row on that mouse. double, quadruple, hundreds of clicks on that mouse. She's forcing that website to open up website. You're trying to get into it.